Howdy folks, it's a Tall Turtle here and welcome back to Forza Motorsport 7. I know it's been a really long time, but that's because my real life has been strange and different lately. For the first time ever, I'm going to spare you the details, but things are just so weird in my real life that I haven't had time to even touch my computer other than a few music editing things, let alone flying or racing cars. So thank you for sticking with me and watching this next episode of the Driver's Cup. So let's hop right in. If I get my mouse to work, my mouse actually stopped working like a little bit ago. It doesn't want to move. I'm moving my mouse left and see how it's barely moving. This is ridiculous. I'm going to have to do this without a mouse. Can I get it off the screen at least? Come on. Now it's working just fine. That's weird. All right, where do we leave off? Breakout Championship. So we have enough points to move on to the Evolution Championship, but I want to at least try all these different races. Again, we don't need the points, but we're doing it for fun. So let's see what we have left. We have one left, the endurance race. I expect this to take like an hour probably. So I don't know if I'm going to speed this up a time lapse or split this up in episodes. Not sure yet. You know now because of what's been uploaded, but I don't know how I'm going to do this yet. It's one race. Because we don't need the points. Actually, no, we have another one open. We have two left to do. Huh, interesting. But we're going to do this one right now. So, because we have enough points, if we don't finish enough to get the points for this, we're not going to redo it. This is too much of a commitment. But I want to give it a shot. Hopefully we can complete this. But if we don't, that's okay. We're not going to keep doing it over and over. Some of these other ones we would do over until we completed them. Or in other words, getting the best we can get that gives us the points, if that makes sense. But this one, we're just going to give it a shot. Let's see if he has to say anything about it.
You know, for me as a driver, when I look at racetracks and, I try to determine what I like about a track, what makes it iconic to me, I think it's those particular corners for each track that kind of just captivate you. You go to Spa in Belgium and you think about Eau Rouge. And it's just a captivating corner, and it's made it iconic for many, many drivers. And having driven there personally, you understand why it's so captivating and why it kind of transcends the whole track into a special place.
So we have 23 laps. What was it? 4.5 miles per lap. The only question I have about this car is that paddle shifters or is it a stick? Obviously, Corvettes used to be a stick, but are they now? I don't know. So let's see. Can we do a test race? We cannot do a test drive. Okay, let's see. Off, normal, off, manual with clutch. Let's do paddle shifters for right now. Off, on, off. And let's see. We can always pause it, and we can always change to a stick if we have to. All right, rolling start. Here we go. Foot on the gas. 23 laps. All right. Oh my, this is really hard to see. Okay, there's paddle shifters, and this is really hard to see anything. Where are we going? This way? I forgot how to drive. So how many months has it been? Like a month and a half or something since I've driven. All right, let's see here. This is so hard to see anything. Is this my regular view? I guess it is. Oh, we're not going to play this game now, are we? What? Come on. I can't see anything. But this is the view I like, I think. I think this is the view with the driver's hands, yeah. Alright, we have a long straightaway here. What will probably end up happening is I will do like a lap with you, and then maybe we'll end up just doing a little check-in at each lap with, I'll actually cut the video. How do I drive again? Or we'll time lapse? I don't know. We'll see. But I'm not going to make you sit through 23 laps of me rambling or just driving. That's a long time. I think you have to finish in third or better to get the points associated with this well, it's not a series, this race, but like I said, we don't need the points, so we're just gonna do what we can. And I have a really hard time because I haven't raced in so long. I should have done some practice, but my time is so precious in real life. Had I practiced tonight, I wouldn't be able to record for you tonight, so we're just jumping right in. All right, let's see. I guess it's not going so bad. I forgot what my, well, there's arrows again. I forgot what my view key was to change view. I'm not going to experiment right now. I really can't remember any of my key assignments. It's been that long. Let's see here. We've only moved up one place, and then we lost that place. You know what, I will be honest with you, know what I thought was going to happen? Oh my gosh, we lost another place. I thought what was going to happen is we were going to jump right in, move up to first place right away, and just stay in first place for 23 laps, and it was going to be boring. But I guess this is not boring. No, I'm there. So let's see, this is still the first lap? Holy good grief. Wow. Yeah, this definitely isn't a race we'll repeat if we don't meet the objective. Alright, let's see, we're going to stick together on this first lap still. And then once we do that, we might break free, and I'll just give you highlights. How about we... Oh no, don't hit me. No. How do I reverse? Oh gosh, no. Come on. Oh my goodness. I think it is bonking the microphone too. Alright, let's see here. Oh, this is not an exciting way to jump back into this game, is it? We either seem to do miraculously well, where we end up winning at like the last second and it gets really exciting, or we just jump ahead right away and it's like racing by ourselves. There seems to be no in between. The other thing I meant to say, the third option is we do poorly like this. And then it just isn't that fun. But anyway, I'm going to race here a little bit. And if anything exciting happens, I'm going to cut back in because I'm not going to make you sit through 23 laps of this. And quite honestly, I don't even want to sit through 23 laps of this. I just wanted to give it a shot. So I have a feeling, I know it's early yet, but I have a feeling this is going to be one of those objectives we just don't meet. Which is fine because we don't need the points. I just want to be an overachiever and make every objective in every race. So anyway, I'm going to do some racing. And I'll cut back if there's anything worth keeping in this episode. Well, we just started lap 4. And the only thing that's changed is I gained a position, immediately lost it when I spun out. And now I just regained it just as I started talking. So I think we did 3 more laps and only gained 1 position. Although all of a sudden I seem to be gaining up to more people, so either I'm finally getting the hang of this 4 laps in, or some other miracles happening, because look at that, we just gained another one. Maybe I'm finally warming up. I don't know. Oh yeah, we're gonna gain another one? I do wish I had turned on ABS though, to be honest. I think that would have made all the difference in the world, because obviously, well, not obviously, but this car would have ABS in real life. If they were allowed to use it or not, it's another story. But, yeah, ABS would have been really helpful. I bet that would have made a huge difference. But we seem to be getting the hang of it as long as they don't put the brake pedal all the way to the ground. I seem to be okay, although I'm losing sight of this Porsche here. We're gaining on them. Let's see if we can do another overtake here before I make another cut further down the race. I was doing really well, and then I can't keep up to this guy. I think I'm trying too hard. I'm forgetting all the racing line stuff. I'm forgetting like everything I know. Anyway, alrighty. Well, I want to keep back to racing, and unless something interesting happens, I will see you in a few more laps. And I was just thinking how, wow, I haven't spun out yet. And as I thought that, I spun out, right? Kind of goes along with the thing where don't look where you don't want to go, because that's where you'll go and you'll crash. And I was thinking, hey, I haven't spun out yet, and I punched it in second gear and I spun out. And now we're back pretty much to where we started. Oh well, it was fun while it lasted, but let's keep going here and see, whoa, if I can overtake a few more people. Alright, we're just about to start lap 7, which means about, well, not even a third of the way done. And, whoa, stop talking and concentrate. Anyway, we haven't changed the position. I mean, there's been some changes here and there that I didn't bother keeping in the video, but overall we haven't changed any positions. So maybe we'll go back up to 15th. Maybe we can stay there this time. This is where I always mess up because I think I can go faster than I really can. This is the spot. There we go. I made it this time. Anyway, so we gain a position. All right. Not quite third of the way done. And I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out. I'm still trying to get the focus here. I have not turned ABS on. I kind of wish I would have. I know I can pause it and turn it on, but I'm just going to try to be lighter on that brake pedal because I don't know if they would allow ABS or not in real life for this race, as already stated. So not much has changed except I keep battling for 14th place, which is a gigantic deal after the way this has been going. I don't expect to even get top 10. I believe you have to be in the top 3 to get credit for this, but I don't really care at this point. I just want to do this and say I did it and have at least a smile on my face when I'm done. You know, I'm not a fan of fast cars anyway, so if I don't do well in a fast Corvette, I really don't care. I like the slow little race cars. So anyway, I didn't have a choice when I started this. This is the car I had to use. So we're using it. And I'm going to keep chasing down 14th place, and I'll come back to you if something actually happens. And we're doing a double spin out here because I spun out, and then I kept getting hit. Bummer. But what I was going to say at some point is the gap from 14th to 13th place is so huge you can't even see it on the map. We'll see if I can make up some of this here. I also forgot to mention that oh come on, that Gravatar difficulty is still average. I could have toned this down to, you know, easy or something and then been in first place the whole time, but what fun is that? So we're still running average difficulty, and this Porsche is still going to battle me for 14th. There we go, 13th. So this is where we were before I spun out. So considering I spun out and did 3 360s, and now we're already back to where we were, I guess that's pretty awesome. But I really want to see, look at that. Look at 12th place. It is so far up there. Like, I don't even know if I'll ever catch that. Well, don't spin me out. No. Dang it. Oh my gosh. Nope. Not fun. No. Come on. So we're about halfway done with lap 11, which means we're halfway done with the race. It's been half an hour, which is interesting because I predicted this race would take an hour. And it seems to be that I'm going to be pretty much spot on with my prediction. And just kind of hanging out by ourselves here. We're in place 13, P13, which means this is where we have spent most of the race, is in this position. So considering we've been spun out 5 or 6 times, we still end up here. I guess that's pretty good, right? Because in real life, if you get spun out, you're over with. And those spin outs I had were pretty bad. I'm surprised I recovered. At the same time, P12 is so far in front of me, you can't even see them on the map. And they're getting farther and farther away. So I guess at this point, my goal is to just hold P13 for the rest of the race. And then if you finish in 13th, then I guess that's a success. I don't know what to say other than that. It just seems to be like whenever I get the hang of things and things go well, I just still can't catch up. So, I don't know. We're going to keep going here. We're on lap 12, so we're over halfway done. We're going to have a predicted race time of an hour, which is what I've been predicting for a month when I've been thinking about doing this video. So here we go. I just want to stay ahead of the people behind me, hold my position till the end, and I'll see you in a little bit. And thank you for rejoining me. We got a little overconfident on that corner where I always lose it. And spun around 5 or 6 times, and now we're in last place. So that sucks. I'm annoyed. I won't lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat my video. This is really annoying. And we're back in P13. Only took a couple laps to do it. So I guess that is pretty remarkable that I just went up from 24th to 13th for like the third or fourth time in this race. So if I can just hold this off, like I said, that's pretty much my personal goal right now, is to keep P13. And if I can do better, so be it. If not, so be it. I'm just going to try to hold this, not get overconfident. I just want to leave a gap between me and the people behind me. And then just try to hold it off at this point. Still have 9 laps left. That is a long way to go. I feel exhausted, and that's kind of the point of all this. And, you know, that happened last time in that same corner where I also... What? I also spun out there? I wonder why. What is going on? Let's just hold up traffic. Thank you, everybody. So that's my personal goal, is to end up in 13th, although look at that gap I just left in front of us. Holy cow. What was I saying? I don't remember. I don't care. I'll see you when I get back up there for like the 7th time, I think. And spun out again from the person behind me. And it's bad enough when I spin out because it's my own fault. But when I'm spun out because of the person behind me, you know how that just irks me to no end. So here we are, back in last place. No wonder why no one's watching these videos, but to the 7 of you who are, thank you very much. And I'm thinking, what kind of crazy people enjoy this race? Because this is not fun anymore. Like 46 minutes into it of the same race. I mean, I don't have a short attention span. In fact, I'm a very patient person, but I could have done like 10 different races or something, or even 5 different races with different cars and different tracks and different scenery. So who and how many people actually do this race? I wonder if I can find a statistic on that. And then of those people, who finishes in the top 3 so they can get their little check mark and their points? Because if I think to other things like Minecraft, for example, everyone talks about defeating the dragon, right? But if you look at the stats, it's like less than 1% of the players even attempt the dragon, let alone defeat it. So while everybody talks about it, no one's doing it. I mean, less than 1%, that's nobody, right? So in this race, how many people are racing this hour-long race? Then of those people, who are meeting the objectives? I know millions of people play this game, so it would be in the thousands, I'm sure, but what's the percentage? Because the only reason why I'm doing this is because I want to try to meet the objective on every single race in the Drivers' Cup, because why not? And we're not going to do this again. So we will have to just accept the fact that we will have at least one race that doesn't have the little checkbox by it when we finish the Drivers' Cup. But anyway, I asked the question again, 3rd time, because I always repeat things 3 times for some reason. Who is racing this race, and who's enjoying it, and who is actually meeting the objective? I really want to know, because I have a feeling this is like the race that is skipped, since you can easily get the points without racing it. So, I don't know. I'll leave that question to you to research, because my research skills are terrible. And I'm going to keep racing. Hey, that helped. We're on lap 18 already. See, time goes really fast when I ponder things. Don't knock me into those Lego. Don't knock me into the Lego. Okay, here we go. Let's keep going. And there we are. P13 again. Hopefully we can hold it this time and finish this race. So, this had me thinking of a few things. First of all, I really wish I turned on ABS, because I'll start slowing down before these people and they'll fly by me and outbrake me, and I just don't stand a chance. This reminds me of retail, when I used to work retail, when you'd have a really long shift on the schedule, like Black Friday or something, and you'd see it on the calendar, you'd be dreading it. You start working it, it's not fun, But then by the end of it, and it's over, you're like, hey, that wasn't such a bad shift. I'm willing to do that again. And that's starting to be how I'm feeling right now. I'm thinking, since we're not going to meet the objective this time around, maybe, not soon, but at some point, maybe I will try this again and go for the objective. Because now that we're coming to the end of it, it doesn't seem so bad. So when I started this race, I was 15 minutes into it and it felt like an hour. But then the next 45 minutes really didn't seem like a big deal at all. Once I got into it and got like laser focused, I was never laser focused, obviously, by the way I'm driving, but it doesn't seem to be so bad. I still wonder who the people are who are doing this race, but it doesn't seem to be terribly bad. So I'm not sure what to make of it. It's kind of fun. I'm glad I've done it. Even though I haven't finished, but I'm talking like I finished because I'm almost an hour into this, but I'm glad I did it. We're not going to get a check mark. That's okay. As long as I can hold this guy off next to me and stay in 13th position, then I will be happy, because there's no way we're going to catch 12. There's just no way. Also, too, again, this is average difficulty. I easily could have put it on like new driver or novice or something, and then been in first place the entire time just to get that check mark. But I'm not like that. I'm trying to do the entire Drivers' Cup in average difficulty. Although in the big picture of racing sim and racing games, I definitely am a novice. The only other racing stuff I have done was like in the Sega Genesis games. So I guess in that regard, I am still new at all this. But so kind of pat myself on the back for being able to do this with average difficulty. And we got 3 laps left, 21, 22, and 23. Let's see if I can hold this person off here and just keep going and finish this race in 13th place. I hope. So we'll take P13 again here, but this is right after the start-finish line. So if I have a mess up in the next lap, I won't have the luxury of catching back up in that spot. So I just need to be careful here and try to hold them off on this lap, and then not mess up on the next one, and we should be okay. Not sure what's going on, and I hate this car, by the way, if you haven't guessed. I do not like this car at all. But that's okay, that's neither here nor there. Let's see. Let's just try to finish this. We got 1 hour, which means we're slowing down because we were on track to finish at exactly an hour. And we're already over an hour. So we could be at an hour, 5 hours, 6 minutes probably. Let's just see how this goes. Alright, coming around on the start-finish line. Then we have one more lap. So if I can get a good lead here, it should be okay. Keeping 13th place. I don't know. Should we do this whole lap together, or is that a long lap? We'll see. Let's just try to stay on the track. I'm glad there aren't penalties in this, because if there were, man, we'd have like 15 minutes of penalties. Let's see if I can do this. I did a great last time. See, it looks like a straightaway, but it's not. There we go. I even stayed on the track. Those RPMs up. Whoops, let's watch where we're going here. Okay, long straightaway. Hopefully I can keep a distance. Look at that. No one in front of us or behind us on the map. Very lonely. Oh gosh, what was I doing? I wasn't thinking. Come on. Let's go. This road's taking it too safe though. Don't want to be too safe either. Whoop, don't spin out. Good, we made that one. Okay, we're counting down the corners. I cannot believe I've been doing this for an hour. Like I said before, now that we're almost done, it does not feel like an hour. But the first 15 minutes sure felt like an hour. I used to feel the same way when I would go on a bike ride. I'd go like my daily 27-mile loop I'd have. And I would just get started. I'd be like, I'm getting tired, and be 3 miles into it. But then all of a sudden, you're 10 miles into it, you're 15 miles into it, and then you're 26 miles into it. And on that last mile, you're like, I feel like I can do another 27. And then on my weekends, I would do my 40-mile loop. And, same thing. That's how this feels. Except this is a sprint. This is not a marathon. This is a sprint the entire time, given it's a race. Alrighty, let's see here. They're catching up to me because I'm playing it way too safe. It's making me nervous. Let's see if I can just fend them off here. Last couple corners. Come on, don't lose it now. I had a really nice gap too. I totally let them fill it in. Oh boy. Here we go. I should be able to get some distance here. Come on. Let's do this. Let's do this. There we go. 8 seconds behind. Wow. Behind the previous lap. That's crazy. It's like you feel like you're doing really well, but the numbers say you're not doing well. Okay, here we go. If I can do this, then we will be in our 13th place, which was my goal. And let's see, am I going to do it? Am I going to make it? I hear them behind me. Oh boy. There we go, we did it. 13th place, hour and 5 minutes. Oh my goodness. Wow. I don't know what to say about that. Alright, we did not get our objective, so it's going to tell us to restart. We are not restarting. Let's go to the main screen and have a little chat. Alright, that's going to do it for us on this episode. I am having a hard time letting go of our little check because I wanted to fill them all in. But like I said, maybe in the future we'll come back and try that again. But it's not going to be today and it's not going to be tomorrow. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Please like, please subscribe, please share with your friends. And I'll catch you next time.